Kate. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Daniela, and current and future RAs. This is my video on why I want to become an RA. My name is Courtney Trams. I am currently a junior going into being a senior at College of St. Mary this year. I am also a transfer student, and I am a biology and secondary education major with a minor in natural sciences and coaching. So, my first question that I was asked to answer was, why do I want to be an RA? I think the most important reason that I want to be an RA is because being an education major, I feel like it just works together perfectly. It's giving you the opportunity to work with people that I will be working with that are around my age when I become a teacher, especially working with new future students that are coming to college. That's you freshmen, and getting the opportunity to be able to work with my future students when I become a teacher and tell them just how fun and exciting it is to be at College of St. Mary or other institutions or universities, just because I'm getting an overall grasp of what the real college experience is like. I also would really love to get the chance to meet new people. As a transfer student, I did not get the opportunity to um, mingle very much with people during my freshman and sophomore years at college. I went to a junior college back home in Fort Dodge, Iowa, 3 hours away, and I lived at home, so I didn't live on campus. I didn't experience a whole lot. I was on the golf team, so I had a really strong connection with my teammates, but that was the majority of it. As soon as I moved here and got the chance to live on campus, I realized just how awesome it is to experience what college is really like. When I first got here, just like I feel like everybody else, I didn't really know a lot of people. I didn't really come out of my shell very often. I specifically asked for a single room so I wouldn't have to deal with the whole roommate situation. But I soon realized that that was definitely not how my college should have been or is going to continue to be. I started making new friends in my classes and getting involved with other groups on the college besides my golf team, and branching out a little bit more and getting to know everybody I possibly could. I got the opportunity to meet a group of friends that were very outgoing and very talkative and knew a lot of people on campus. Therefore, I also got to meet a lot of new people on campus. And it's not just people in my grade, it's people that are freshmen, sophomore, juniors, seniors, been longer than seniors if they're a second year senior. It's just I really cherish the opportunity to get to meet new friends and hopefully keep those friendships until I graduate and from when I graduate on. So I think that's another reason why I want to be an RA. I want to be able to meet more people, get more opportunities under my belt. I want to get more involved on campus, and I want those people that I will hopefully impact when I become an RA to get the experience that I did, even if they're coming in here as a freshman or a sophomore or a transfer junior at any point in their life. I just want everybody to have the opportunity that I got when I came to College of St. Mary. Another reason that I want to be an RA is to focus on my strengths. I am a golfer, if you cannot tell over here. Everything's the opposite. And I think that you have a lot of strengths when you're a golfer and an athlete and a student athlete. You have to definitely be responsible. You have to turn everything in on time. You have to make up work from things that you've missed. You have to be able to branch out and talk to people, get in touch with teachers so that you are always on task and making sure that you're getting everything that you missed or future may be missing done. So that has always been a strength of mine, is to reach out and contact people when there's something that I've missed out on. And I think that I can definitely grow on my strengths. as I said, when I transferred, I was very shy. I did not want to come out of my room, and I didn't want to meet new people, just as my freshman and sophomore year at my junior college. So I think I'm slowly working and getting stronger in my branching out skills and leadership skills and getting involved skills. I think I'm slowly getting to that point, which is exactly what I think an RA needs to do. I think they need to be flexible, which kind of leads me into my next one. What are some characteristics of being an RA? Number one, I just think you have to be very social. You have to want to go out and talk to people. You have to want to on moving day go and knock on the doors and be that person that's like, hi, welcome to CSM, my name's Courtney, I am your RA, and I just wanted to get to know you, because that's the number one thing, is to want to get to know people and make them feel comfortable that they are now in an area that is not in the comfort of their home, and an area where they do get the opportunity to meet new people and learn new things and create an entire new skill set. So I think RA should be very social. I think they should also be able to get along with others. I feel like that's a given, but if you don't get along with people very well, you might have a problem with being social or getting into knowing other people or leadership qualities. I definitely think if you're not very social or don't get along with others, it's hard to be a leader. So I think that an RA really needs to be able to get along with others. I think they also need to be a quick learner and be able to act on their feet. One of the parts that I was very nervous about when I was talking and thinking about becoming an RA was crisis. And I think that being a quick learner and being quick on your feet is a huge part in characteristics. Now, hopefully you don't have to deal with huge crisis that I have been told have happened at other colleges by my other friends that took the plunge and became an RA, but luckily I think we're very blessed to have really good girls here and really good young women that don't have as many problems as male and female college just might, or a big university might. So I think you need to be a quick learner, and quick on your feet is definitely another characteristic. Like I said earlier, I think you need to be a leader. I was a team captain my junior and senior year in high school on the golf team. So I know how to talk to people, make sure everything's going on that needs to be going on. If they don't have something that they want to come up and talk to the coach about, then they can go to me, and then I can address that onto the coach so that they're not feeling attacked or uncomfortable with talking to somebody a little bit older than them in a little bit of a higher position than they are. So I definitely think you need to be a really good leader or willing to work on becoming a better leader. So that's definitely another characteristic. My favorite part of having an RA is the door decks. So my next area is becoming creative. I got to attend a couple of events. I got a lovely glitter tattoo because I attended the one the other night on tattoos and informing more people about tattoos and the work environment and everything. I also think that one of the parts that you have to develop is when you become an RA is you have to work on creating, I'm drawing a blank, programs for that are fun and get people involved. Now, because I'm an education major, I get the opportunity to write lesson plans, and they're so much fun, but they are very close to writing programs, which an RA gets the opportunity to do. And as a teacher, you don't want to teach to the middle sect. You want to reach out to every person. So we always talk about modalities, which is grasping learners that like lectures, or learners that like to read, or learners that like to watch videos, or learners that like to do things hands-on. So I think that's an awesome way that I can incorporate that from my education background into becoming an RA, because you don't want to just sit there and talk the entire time. You want your kids or your fellow students to get the opportunity to talk about what they learned, as well as continue to be involved and be more comfortable about talking and discussing things that are not only educational but also very fun. And it also takes a special person to be able to create something that is specifically educational and create it and make it fun, because learning isn't always fun, and I know that, but I think it's definitely a special person that can create all learning to be fun. So being creative is another big part of becoming an RA, and the characteristics. They also need to have a willingness to learn. Now, I've kind of talked about this the entire time so far throughout this video, but you need to have an ability to take constructive criticism and improve on it. That's another part with being an educator is you are creating lesson plans, and you need to be able to look at that lesson plan after you've done it and see what I did wrong, what I did right, what I can fix in the future to make a better overall lesson or a overall program. So I think the willingness to learn from your mistakes, or learn from what you might have done wrong, or learn from what you've done right, hopefully what you did right, and you need to be able to improve on what you may have done wrong if everything didn't go right. And we live in a life where nothing always goes right, and that's okay to remember that. That's why you need to improve. You need to be able to go with the changes and get to learn from what you might have done wrong. I think that RAs should also be respectful. You will be learning with, or from what I heard, you will be dealing with situations that might be a little bit out of your reach, but you need to be able to keep it confidential. You need to respect everybody, and different ethnicities and everything, different age groups, different sexualities. You definitely need to be able to respect them and be respectful to them, and be confidential about the stuff that the way they will be talking to you about. I think you also need to be very responsible. You have a lot going on your plate, and I have a fellow friend who is currently an RA who is on the soccer team, and she's she's doing a major, and she's going to college, and she's an athlete, and she's an RA, and it just seems like you need to be responsible and make sure that you're getting everything you need to get done on time management, and get it done in an orderly manner. So being responsible and taking care of everything that you might be needing to do. It's a big task, but I think if you're responsible and you are good at time management, then you can do anything you set your mind to. I also think that they need to be fair. Now, fairness is always an important trait for anything in life, but specifically for a characteristic of an RA, if you say were to walk in on a group of girls that were arguing or fighting, I think you need to be fair and listen to both sides of the story and let everybody have a chance to talk. Be fair in everything that you do. It just seems like a characteristic that is just a great life trait. So I think it can specifically apply to being an RA as well. So for what my legacy I would like to be, or what I would like my legacy to be, sorry, I think when I leave here and I graduate in a year and a half, I believe that I want to leave a positive impact on future students, especially future transfer students, and give them the opportunity that maybe they might want to be a future RA, or get them more involved on campus, because let's face it, I mean, I had fun in my freshman and sophomore year of college, but I have never had as much fun as I've had in my first 2 semesters coming into a major college or a bigger college and getting the opportunity to live on campus and make new friends. So leaving a positive effect and an impact on students, on future CSM students, that they do want to get out and get involved. They do want to make new friends. They want to get every opportunity they can, and they want to take it. And I want them to say, oh, that RA Courtney just taught me so much about how I should get out and get involved, and I should go out and have fun, and I should check out everything that's going on campus, because you never know all the fun things that could be going on campus. Excuse me. I also think that my legacy that I would love to be able to continue on would be that I made a lot of friendships, and I impacted a lot of people on not just a friendship level or on like an academic level, but a deeper level. I want to be able to say that I took those friends that I met here at College of St. Mary and everybody that I got to meet and say that they're still my friends for 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I want them to have the opportunity to call me even if after I have finished college or at any time of the day, even during college, and just know that I'm there for them and that I care about them. And I feel like that's like a huge not only characteristic of being an RA, but I think that that's what I want in my legacy. I want everybody to feel comfortable around me, and I want them to feel like they are safe around me and that they can talk to me whenever they want. So I think overall, for my legacy, I would love to leave a positive impact on future CSM students, as well as create and maintain friendships that will last forever and last a lifetime. But yeah, I think that's the majority of it. Hopefully, I gave you guys all the information you need, and I will look forward to seeing you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.